Hello everyone, LivePower here, and welcome back to SOULCALIBUR 6 Libra Original Soul starring 2B. In the last episode, we fully strengthened our connection between the Spirit and Cursed Swords by fighting the Dread Pirate Cervantes, and fighting Azwel as a final test. Now, we are ready to take on Azwel, but there are still a few things we need to go over. First things first, 2B's brand spanking new appearance I mentioned in the end of the last episode, which I will show off now. And voila! Look at this! I went all out with this creation. Since 1587 is as far as it'll go, this will be the final appearance of 2B. So maybe I'll post a creation tutorial of how to make her. Well, for now, this will serve as an impromptu creation tutorial, because I'm not planning on making this episode as long as usual. I decided to stick with Curltail's messiest the hair, because it's been 3 years, and I bet even Android's hairs grow long. For our equipment, we got our Benevolence hair accessory, for our nice hair accessory, Purge goggles to remind us about our promise to Grøh, how we gotta kill him. Winter Rose dress, because that's the closest 16th century equivalent to the Yorha dress. Some Winter Rose bloomers to cover up those panties. The Cursed Bird necklace, just because I think it looks kind of cool. Raven gauntlets to have a nice left bracer. Don't know why the right side's exposed, but whatever. Some Night Butterfly socks under those Purge boots. Purge Greaves. And a Purge Greaves for extra leg protection. Grimoire Vice to remind us that this is a Nier character. Well, Nier Automata. I don't know if Grimoire Vice makes an appearance in Nier Automata. And a bridal tiara for additional head flare. And I made the colors. Looks like she was... I don't know what made me choose the colors I did. Mainly to make her look more like her actual Yorha armor, but 15th century style, but whatever. And I dare say, this may be the greatest creation I have ever made. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Now then, it's time to take on Azwel. And make sure he does not create the ultimate seed. It's time to check our equipment. We equip our Phoenix Stick. Let's head to Volta Smithy first, because we gotta change some stuff. Got Volta Smithy. Let's use some weapons. We're gonna use... Yes, for sure. Soul gauge increase plus 20%. We could use that. And weapon enhancements. Aren't that many we can use for some reason. Let's look at some other weapons we can use. How about the steel paddle I used in an old playthrough, so soul gauge 3% on hit. We'll use that. We're gonna have awesome soul gauge increases. And a bonus since we're on the dark side. 363 power to 417 power, 28% critical bonus, damage bonus is limited at 160%. I'd say that's a good weapon. Now it's time to head to Ostrheinsburg and take on Azwel. And see whatever this final key is. Weaving my way through the battlefield, I at last arrived at the Hall of the Chosen in Ostrheinsburg Castle. There, Azwel stood waiting for me, eager to reveal the key ingredient he needed to make his plans a reality. Opponents off the carvers over time. And let's go! We get 2,000 gold for this. Start the match! Ostrheinsburg Castle was filled with the clash and clamor of battle. Everywhere I looked, groups of Evolved soldiers fought desperately against the qualifiers. Before I knew it, I'd lost sight of Natalie and Dion in the fray. As I made my way upstairs, the sounds of battle grew dim. Eventually, only the sound of my footsteps echoed through the silent halls. The Hall of the Chosen was just ahead. The Hall of the Chosen was nothing like I had imagined. Large gaps in the crumbling castle walls let in the quiet, silvery light of the moon, illuminating Azwel. He turned to face me as I entered, spreading his arms wide. That was very rude of you to keep me waiting, my friend. But I knew you would come. I looked around, but it was just the two of us. Relax, it is just the two of us. No one shall disturb us. The others have their hands full downstairs. But it is such a tragedy they are killing each other over this, is it not? It appeared the ceremony had yet to begin. I needed to act fast. I readied my weapon, and Azwel's grin broadened. My, how strong you have become! I knew it, you're perfect! For you to make it this far shows how close to the gods you are! Seeing the puzzlement on my face, Azwel sighed and wagged his finger in disapproval. Think for a moment. What do we need to create the ultimate seed? Firstly, we take the power of the spirit and cursed swords. Then, we mix in the energy of the heavens, today's celestial spectacle, and the energy of the earth, the ley lines. Even those fools at the Azwel organization would no doubt have figured that out, even without my research notes. However, that alone is not enough. Why, it could destroy a country or two, but that's boring. We are aiming to change the very world, my dear. We are still missing one key component. And what is it we lack? Something to create an enormous wave of energy. Something that can absorb power, amplify it, and loose it with exponentially greater force. In other words, you! To my surprise, Azwel pointed at me. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I knew you were the one. A human who was able to absorb the power of the astral fissures. A human who could even claim the power of the astral chaos! However, when we first met, you were still too weak for my needs. So I allowed you to live, knowing you would become more powerful eventually. I bided my time until the day we would meet again. And here you are. Everything has led up to this one perfect moment. Today, you and I are part of a beautiful miracle. Azwel lifted his two swords menacingly. All that remains now is to force the power of these blades to resonate with the power inside you. Chaotic energy and the might of these swords will intertwine, amplify, and burst forth. Then, and only then, will the ultimate seed come into being and cleanse this world. Though you will most likely die in the process, your death will not be in vain. You will be the stepping stone for humanity's great evolution. Oh, what a glorious, happy fate! Oh? Don't tell me you think to resist. Fret not. I will give you pure ecstasy. That I promise you. All I have to do is impale you on these swords, and my plan will succeed. So come, let the finale commence! It is time! We are going to wipe that grin off that guy's face! I'm actually pretty hyped.
Battle.
Let's do this!
Fight! Let us guide the human race together!
You gonna do something or what? Ah, you missed. You're making this too easy, Azwel. That was a perfect. You're pathetic.
Battle 2. Fight!
But oh well. Ah, that was unintentional. You're making this too easy, Azwel.
To reach my goal, fight!
Too easy. You're pathetic. If you're this weak, then the ultimate seed will never come to pass.
Why do you resist?
Because I'm a Yorha, not a human, that's why!
Initiating attack program.
We'll continue to fight.
Shank!
Until our day of reckoning comes.
But it's not over yet, because I am muting this mic.
You have begun to change. I knew you would not disappoint. In that case, I shall have to show you the ace up my sleeve. I will not be defeated. Using you as the key, I will save the human race! I am so close, so very close to the moment my beloved humans shall be freed from their cruel fate! Let's be done with this. Will you stop me and emerge victorious? Or shall I claim victory and lead humanity to a new era? With all my might, I shall make you mine!
Part 2! Now let's do this! The journey's end has arrived! Azwel unleashed the power of the two swords, warping the very fabric of reality around us. This battle would likely prove to be our last. Opponent is permanently soul charged and their health recovers over time, and we have no idea what their weapon is. And they are level 55 and ring outs are disabled. Let's go! Come on, you pansy, let's do this! You're not gonna be that tough.
Battle 1. Fight! The old era has ended. A new age begins!
You're gonna disappoint me again as well?
Surrender immediately.
Counterattack incoming.
I think we're a bit over-leveled. That's one perfect. Are we just gonna end this series to a series of perfect? Ah, that's the spirit as well. That's the spirit as well. I knew you had some fight in you.
How cathartic!
Ah. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat you for sure. Why are you running?
Oh my! Brilliant!
Ah, why did I try to reversal edge that? No, you must not! Ah!
And this? Surely
Yeah.
not.
You gotta finish this with some flair. I missed!
Will fulfill my mission!
Let me finish this with flair! Keep panting. Please.
Take this and this.
Ah, I missed again!
Will fulfill my mission!
I wanted to finish this with flair and you ruined it! Just had to finish it the old-fashioned way with some disappointment. But...
It's not over yet. I shall free humanity from the binds of fate. You are the one I sought.
The torrent of light consumed my body, and I began to slip into unconsciousness. It was finally time to die. But I was ready to accept my fate, no longer afraid of the cold hand of death. The ultimate seed was no more. I had played my part. When I opened my eyes, I was in the ruins of Ostrheinsburg Castle. Our victory was a narrow one indeed, but Azwel's schemes have come to nothing. Azwel was standing by my side, and a hushed silence surrounded us. I thanked him for everything he had done for me, and asked what he would do next. I shall continue to observe the world. I wish to see what the future that began today holds. Be proud to be. You not only saved yourself, but the world. I parted ways with Azwel at the castle, and soon ran into Dion and Natalie.
2B! We were ready to give up! We searched the castle, but found no sign of you, Azwel, or any fragment of the spirit's sword. What happened? Were you able to defeat Azwel?
I nodded, and explained everything that had happened.
Incredible!
You have done a great deed today. We have seen no evidence of the ultimate seed on our end. Though we are still investigating, I believe we can rest easy for now. Some of the qualifiers still remain, but we have cut off the serpent's head. They should be easy to take care of. Thank you, 2B. We would like to continue working with you. If we discover any new information you could use, we will send a messenger. The location of the astral fissures, for example. Or Grøh. Enough talking. We must go, Dion. Indeed. Farewell, 2B. Thank you again for all you have done. As my journey came to an end, I reflected on everything that had happened. Though I had started off fighting for my life, I ended up fighting to protect the world. I thought about what I had achieved and where fate had led me. If I had fulfilled my purpose, what should I do next? I could not decide just yet. For now, I would rest and ready myself for my next journey. And I'd say that is indeed a good time to rest. 'Cause I need a break! Yeah. I've only been working on this series for about 4 months, but I already ran into some problems that most other people dealing with YouTube series ran into, but videos uploading, not turning out the quality you want them to be, recording issues, 2 episodes in what I would call the Hall of Shame, episodes 2 and 8. So, I'm gonna take a break. There won't be any new Libra of Soul uploads for quite a bit. Maybe not until the beginning of December. Yeah, that's a good time. In the meantime, I'll probably get to re-uploading the Libra of Original Soul episodes that didn't upload at the quality I wanted them to. You know, 320p, try to upload them at 720p. That kind of stuff. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. And the next time you'll see me is in December, where we'll begin a new mission. Because we made ourselves a promise to kill Grøh, and we're not gonna break it. Until then, I'll see you in December.